I'm Eric Stark. I'm here at the LL League Media Day with CV head coach Tom Nichols. I knew Tom from way back when he was the assistant coach at Conestoga Valley under Jim Contafio and some really great CV teams. In fact, you played there, what, 83?
83, yeah.
Some great CV teams you played for. You were the head coach for, what, 6 years?
Last 6 years, yep.
What made you want to come to CV? Coach had a pretty darn good program under you.
I just felt it was an opportunity to take over a school that I'd been at. I still live in Lancaster. There's only been 3 head coaches there, and I didn't think the opportunity would come up again. So I felt it was a decision I had to make.
If you do well, it's going to be a long time before they have to make another decision like that.
I hope so.
Yeah. I remember you at Coatesville. You came and played CV the one time. You had this little running back. You ran for like 5 or 6 TDs. You just kept handing off to this guy. It makes me think you've got a guy named Kevin Kelly with CV this year, a great running back. I've watched him the last 2 or 3. This will be his 3rd year starting. You're going to plan on running him a lot this year like you did this guy. What's his name? CJ?
CJ Gray.
You're going to run him like CJ, aren't you?
I'd like to. I'd like to run him as much as he can. My philosophy is if I find a kid that can run the ball and get yards, I'm going to keep giving him the ball.
That's the anti-Jim Contafio. He was going to throw the ball every down, right?
If you look back at his successful teams, though, there was always a great running back on them.
You're correct. You are correct. You have 8 starters on offense and 6 on defense. No, it's 10 starters.
10 on offense and 8 on defense, returning.
10 and 8. That's pretty good numbers.
Outstanding.
You've had a good foundation to work with. What's the offseason been like so far?
Oh, it's been great. We've been working out 4 days a week all summer. Went team camp, mini camp, changing the offense. Philosophically, I'm a little bit different than Jared. He's more of a spread guy. I'm normally going to run first, play action, that kind of thing. But it's gone really well.
How do you change the mentality there? I mean, Jerry had some success at CV. He'd have a really good year and then had a couple rebuilding years to get it back up to that level. But last year was a bad year, and I think the year before was a struggle. How do you get the mentality for these seniors? You got 10 on offense, 8 on defense to buy into a winning attitude. It's been missing.
Obviously, at the end of the day, we want to win football games. But what I've been selling is, and I think they're buying into it, is that we're going to be in a position in the fourth quarter to win games, be in games. Because unfortunately, the last couple of years, they've been out of games by halftime. I think they really want to win. They're doing what they're asked to do to win. But that's more our goal. We want to win football games, but at the end of the fourth quarter, I want to be in a position to win the game.
How important do you think it is for you as the head coach at CV to understand already what the LL League is all about and what Section 2 is about? It's competitive night in and night out, and week in and week out, I should be saying, in this section. You already know that. You played here. You coached here before. What's that help?
I mean, obviously Central's always going to be really good.
Yeah.
My understanding, Calico's got a lot of kids coming back. Garden Spot was outstanding last year. I'll be honest, I don't know the makeup of the league anymore because it's changed so much since the early 90s.
Okay.
I do know it's very competitive, but I think it's a great league. I mean, I think as far as competition, how the coaches work together, and the media and how it's taken care of, I think it's outstanding.
How many years did you coach at CV as an assistant coach? You were offensive line, right?
Yes.
And you were coaching there when they went to the state finals.
Yes.
You've got the pedigree, you know this, so this should be a fun year for you and a fun career at CV. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.